Is it? It's not showing up. There we go. Oh, my leg is asleep. Fuck. Okay. New game. I have no progress. That is not an issue. I should tilt this down now that I'm like, sitting like a gremlin. Ah! There we go. Alright. I missed all of what that was saying. Dead guy. I should change my thing. Little plague man. Are the preparations ready? There's no need to be so impatient. Everything is going smoothly. They're so cute. That's for me to decide. Hold up your end of the bargain first. Still suspicious? Everything will be fine, you'll see. I've already waited too long. I want results. Oh, you'll get them, even before the long night ends. The little arm cries. It's time to raise the curtain. He who lies forgotten in the prison of blood and bone shall heed my call. He'll sow the seeds of discord into this world, which he shall raise it with fire, leaving and only then he will fulfill our desires as is written in the stars above. I'm not controlling how quickly the dialogue goes. I was reading that. Very cute. Abigail von Rattenhartz, the witch employed by Santa oh my god, Lunaria's Inquisition, accuses Dr. Fausto of being responsible for the plague spread in our peaceful village. And through witchcraft, no less. Flamel. We know that feats as such are possible through magic, but accusing Dr. Fausto is a very grave matter. Dr. Fausto is an honest, hard-working man. I don't think he's guilty of anything. Nobody will believe you just like that, witch. You better show us some evidence that may prove a connection between Dr. Fausto and the plague. It's just your hat. Cliché, but stylish. I don't have any evidence that isn't in my hat. A hat? How's this related to the case at hand? A wonderful show of your incompatibility, witch. If only you had explored the cursed slums more thoroughly. Maybe you would have found the proof you need. If this goes on, I will be forced to have you burned at the stake before this trial is over. Back at square one, it seems. Is Dr. Fausto responsible, or is he not? Lady Abigail, I will ask you again. Do you have any evidence that may prove Dr. Fausto's guilt? I can't. I don't have any evidence. Oh, what is happening? I couldn't finish my investigation. This is a waste of time. I will grant you one last chance to prove your usefulness, Lady Abigail. Maybe one of the townspeople has seen or heard something strange lately. Have you found any worthwhile testimony? No! I swear I wrote some testimonials on Peach Apartment, but I seem to have misplaced it. I see the witch did not care to talk with civilians. I didn't do shit! This tribunal determines that there is no conclusive evidence which may prove the accusations made by Lady Abigail von Rattenhartz. Dr. Fausto Osler is innocent, and the plague is but a fleeting epidemic. As for you, Lady Abigail, may the holy flame purify your corrupt soul, and the great Lady of Light pardon your sins. Burn me once. Oh! Burn me twice. I'm gonna go back in time and do better. Okay, so I'm like a little witch detective. This is baller! Interesting. This is really cool. This is really cool. I almost dropped my fucking... About to be a little witch detective, y'all. Fate can be ironic, can it? You being consumed by flame. Listen to me. You really desire that this be the end of your journey? I need another chance. Wise choice. You're dead, but I've brought you here to offer you a gift. I can take you back in time if you so desire. Give me a chance to mend your errors. Tempting, is it not? You're a cautious witch, aren't you? All I ask for is to be your shadow, to witness all your feats and failures and see for myself if you're worthy of my help. Do you accept? Hell yeah, dog! So it is. You can't fall back on it now, Witch of the Abyss. Ooh, like that. Now, just as promised, let us go back to a time when you could still save your life. Learn from your past errors and change your fate. You'll only die when I ask you to from now on. Okay. I've been trying to see my future for days, but I can't see anything. Exclamation point. Get back, witch, do not come any closer. Witch of Nocturian Kingdom, you've made a terrible mistake by crossing the border. You thought you could hide from the Inquisition? You are very far from home. We, the Kingdom of Saint Lunaria, do not tolerate the presence of witches. I'm afraid that your fate is to burn at the stake, as have the others. But first, could you tell me your name? I am Abigail von Rottenhartz. At least you're sincere, Lady Abigail. Formally welcome you to Dustenberg, our little border town. I was going to order you for execution this very night, but it seems you're in luck. A new outbreak of the plague has appeared in the cursed slums, very similar to the one we dealt with 20 years ago. My inquisitors are worried of catching it while they investigate its source, but witches like you are immune to sickness. Let's make a deal. If you find the cause for this outbreak, I will set you free and let you return to your kingdom. I will order one of the inquisitors to supervise your investigation. Once you've found all the clues, talk to him to present your findings in court. That's all. Witch investigator. We've arrived at the hospital. Dr. Foster is a very respectable individual. He's the only doctor in these parts after all. Look for him. He'll be able to explain the plague is far better than I could. When you're ready, talk to me again to go to the cursed slums and investigate there. I'm not gonna lose sight of you, witch. This job is a guaranteed promotion. That's a lot of dead bodies. Quarantine. Dog, this is a little too close to home. What is this? The field looks beautiful tonight thanks to the full moon. Okay. The door's closed, there's someone inside. Okay. I heard you witches are immune to sickness. Lucky bunch, huh? What do you want? Is something the matter? Nausea? A headache? I see nurses have begun wearing those scary-looking dark gowns. Do they really protect against the plague? I'm sorry, but I have no time for chit-chat. I have patience. The doctors say he's going to extract some of my blood again. Nurse, could you fetch me a jar of water and my ginger pills? Cough, it'll stay away, you could get infected. I'm immune! Watch out, watch out. The death wanders about, he's completely lost it. The patient's infected by the plague are just behind the curtain, gives me the creeps. Aren't you also infected? I need rest, I feel so weak. In the hospital wing, we treat patients who suffer from the plague. We can heal them, but only if they get here on time. Seems like a sort of offering, maybe for the victims of the plague. This game is so fucking cute and pretty! Are you the doctor? Oh, Celine. Always on time, aren't you, Abigail? The spirits told me you'd come and I'd see you delivered. She is waiting for you. She wants me to guide you through this confusing road. They need you, Witch of the Abyss. Use your powers and fulfill your calling. Whoa! That's so cool! I'm so cool. Greetings, Witch of the Abyss. We were expecting your arrival. Welcome to the realm of the dead where souls wander. You may speak and seek the help of any spirits on this realm. But first, you need to talk to the saint. She awaits you. One of us will guide you to her. I wish you good luck. Follow me, Witch of the Abyss. I'll take you to the saint. So cool. May I help you? What's your name? I'm a free spirit. I have no need for a name. You see, some of us still use the name they had while we were among the living, but I see that as a futile attempt to hold on to their old existence. The difference between prince and pauper is blurred within this realm. We are all the same. Of course, many refuse this at first, but they all accept their new nature and become one of us eventually. Who is the saint? The saint reigns over Dustenberg's fallen. She rarely shows herself, but tonight is special. She wants to see you. What does being dead feel like? It's not so different from being alive, to be honest. We still enjoy mundane pleasures like food or drink, but we never sleep. After all, dreams are only meant for those who can still pursue them. Bye. Peace be with you, Witch of the Abyss. Welcome to our world, the realm of the dead. Pleasure to meet you. The spirits of Nocturna told us about you. Welcome to Dustenberg, Witch of the Abyss. Thank you, you guys are so nice. Hi. You're a new one. Probably end up leaving just like the rest. Nobody enjoys being near the place they died in after all. I'm not dead. What is the... Statue of the Inquisitor Knight. The armor must weigh a ton. Geraldine, you're here. We can finally get acquainted. I am she who wandered this plane long before anyone else. The oldest of souls, revered by the others. And you are the Witch of the Abyss. Your existence ethereal, for yours is the blood of Charon. There's a reason you can roam this realm, but we don't have much time. We must be swift in our discussion. Dustenberg is no ordinary town. Something sinister hides, stalks its streets, and it's your duty to stop it. I wish to guide you through your doubts and show you that which cannot be seen. What is this place? This place is a forgotten one. An echo of a distant memory. Some places die just like people do. Dr. Faust destroyed this room many years ago, so it exists in the realm of the dead now. Dustenberg is a very ancient town. You're bound to find other hidden locations like this one if you look for them. I wasn't expecting that question. You've been here before, after all. You're the Witch of the Abyss, aren't you? Whenever someone has unfinished business, dies, their soul becomes trapped in this realm. The realm of the dead is, therefore, the home of all souls who cannot rest in peace. No living being can enter it. You're the only exception. Guide me. A witch's powers are always linked to a curse, and I know that yours keeps you from visiting this realm for longer periods. But now more than ever you need to pay attention to the moon on your hat while in the realm of the living, for it will shine brightly whenever you're near a source of spectral energy. A reminder that you are never alone, Witch of the Abyss. Now you know this place's secrets. Return to the realm of the living and fulfill your destiny. Good luck, and may the great Lady of Light watch over you. I hope y'all enjoy the sound of my voice, because you're gonna hear it a lot today. Ah, shit. Go tell... There we go. I was holding it! Okay, I know that that dude is there. Oh, what's that? I have a cube! Dr. Fausto's room. Apparently he also lives in the hospital. What do I do with this shit? Oh, Kate, you're so cute! I don't know what to do with this cube! A large variety of kitchen utensils seems to be of great quality. I can't see what's inside, but it smells wonderful. Who in their right minds would leave all this food here? At this rate, those steaks are gonna be as stale as a shoe. No, I want to talk to the dude. Or I'll talk to this guy. What do you want? Is something the matter? Nausea, headache, whatever. Don't rush me. Soup's almost done. I'll serve it soon. Huh? Oh, hello. I thought you were Celine, my boss. Are you a visitor? Afraid I can't help you. I have lots of work to do around here given the large number of patients. But if you're looking for Celine, you'll find her in the chapel. I swear she prays more than she cooks. The chapel is at the end of the hospital. You can't miss it. Miss it. I have to go back to work now. Sorry, but I can't help you anymore. It's fine. I already know where she is. What to do with this cube, however. Oh. Hi! I'm waiting for Celine to finish cooking. Her dishes are just the best. Oh, okay. Don't trust that cult of spirits at the chapel. They talk weird. I guess those who are religious in life stay so in death. Hospitals are pain-filled places. Contrary to what the living believe, spirits don't enjoy living in places like this. We can't see the living here in the realm of the dead, but we can still hear and feel them. Dr. Fausto doesn't let anyone in his office. Could he be hiding something? Where did my cube go? My cube, dog! Where'd it go? Oh, it's in the carpet. Oh, I can go through this door now. A globe with a very pretty finish. Must cost a fortune. And here I thought my bookshelves were full. They even have a staircase. Let's go back to the living world to check this place out. That looks like a place I should put this cube. It is a place I should put this cube. It fits! I wonder if Dr. Fausto is actually going to end up being the person that caused the plague. Seems like it's meant to store some sort of fluid, but I'm not sure as to its contents. This must be Dr. Fausto's diary. I'm sure you won't mind if I take a quick look. Which entry should I read first? My daughter. I'm a father. I'm the luckiest man alive. Vanessa and I have decided to name her Mara, just like her grandmother. My sweet little mouse might be small, but I can't help but wonder how she'll be when she grows up. Will she be as cheerful and inquisitive as her mother? Or maybe she'll take after me? I just hope she didn't inherit any of my stubbornness. Mara and Vanessa died last night. The Great Plague got them. They're gone. Why do I bother writing these sentences while I'm still shaking? Is it a worthless attempt to stay sane? All I have now is my faith in the Great Lady. But even the most convicted of devotees can break. I know that what I'm doing goes against any godly will, but there is no going back now. It took us a year, but the ceremony is almost ready. I'll bring the pails to the cursed slums. Only beggars and the homeless gather there, and nobody will suspect me. I, Fausto Osler, will finally reclaim that which the disease took from me. The plague doctor's gown, could it be Fausto's? These monstrous machines is pumping some sort of fluid through the pipes. It smells bad. Several pails filled to the brim with human blood. Very suspicious. They are all labeled for the slums. Okay, let's check. No? Okay. Wait, I have to leave first. Right? Oh, that was blocked off last time. Okay. Is that Dr. Fausto? Yes! Excuse me! What are you doing here? We are not accepting visitors during the epidemic. Ahem. Pardon my manners, you must be the witch that the Supreme Inquisitor spoke to me about. I'm Fausto Osler. Those many people in this town simply refer to me as Doctor. What do you need? What is this disease? Seems like a new plague outbreak. The situation is quite dire. The symptoms are the same as those from the Great Plague that overcame us some years ago. The patient begins with cases of fever and coughing. They die in a matter of days if we don't treat them quickly. The Inquisition has begun quarantining the newly infected in the cursed slums where the outbreak started. Let me write that down for you. No! No! There we go. This is my hospital. We treat every patient, regardless of social standing. The building was originally a church built to honor the 6th Saint Geraldine. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. But the Inquisition repurposed it as a hospital during the Great Plague 2 decades ago. This sacred place heals both body and soul. Okay, goodbye. Thank you. Ah, witch, you again. What do you need? Let's go to the cursed slums. Brr, it's pretty cold out here. These are the famous cursed slums. There's nothing but ruins, misery, and famine here. Since there's no room for any patients at the hospital, we've kept the ill in here. It's a quarantine zone. I'm not going anywhere near this place. You'll have to investigate by yourself. Luckily, you witches are immune to disease, right? Lovely, thank you. Oh, pretty. One can appreciate the vastness of the fog-covered troubled ocean from up here. Yeah. Blast that mustached Inquisitor. I can't go in and complete the preparations because of him. Seems like I'll be taking care of other matters. Who's Deborah? That must be Deborah. Nope. Maybe? The audacity! How dare they throw us in here? Do they want us to rot in filth? They say there's no place for us at the hospital. Lies, I tell you. Hi. Excuse me, witch! That's right. Excuse me, witch. As much as I'd love to stay and chit-chat, I'm afraid I'm in a hurry. Ta-ta! You knew who I was! Deborah? I just got an achievement that just said Deborah? Question mark with a upside down question mark at the beginning. Okay. A winged and hooded statue. It stands over a pile of human skulls. Charming. There's a light coming from one of the windows, but the door is closed. Some of the houses have collapsed and fallen into the sea. The outbreak is similar to the one we had 20 years ago. It was discovered that disease had been caused by a coven of witches back then. Thank you. Deborah scares me. Sometimes I feel as if that woman can see us. I mean, she knew me. Seen two people gather around here in Crystalms talking about spells and rituals. Seems like the Inquisition is using the Crystalms to isolate the sick. This can only go wrong. Just double check back here. This is, I really like this game. Can I go up this board? Nope. Okay. They've abandoned me. I'm an Inquisitor. There's no way I could be sick. I don't think that's how that works, dog. She'll talk to them first. I'm a baker. Why'd they throw me in here with these plebs? She calls someone a pleb? This is 2013? I don't know what year that was. I swear the Inquisition will pay once I'm out of here. I don't think anyone's been here in years. All the doors and windows are blocked. Amount of rubble where someone's home used to stand. Ghost interview time. I was killed by the plague. But why hasn't the coughing stopped if I'm already dead? I don't know, but that sucks. We always say that the business of the living doesn't matter to the dead. Obvious lie. We love gossip. Okay, so I don't think that opened up any other possibilities for me. Guess I'll go back to that guy. I can't go in here, can I? No. Okay. I guess that's all for this area? Sure, we'll go back to the hospital. I already talked to you. I don't know what I'm looking for here. No. I already talked to all of these people. I already done with you. Maybe go back and talk to that lady. You're back. Do you seek help? Guide me. Which powers are linked to the curse and others can. Okay. That was not super helpful. Greetings, Abigail. I hope you found the way. Who are you? Just a messenger, that's all that matters. You know me? I know who you are and what you're looking for. Who are those spirits? Spirits whispered your name into my ear, for I'm but their humble servant. Souls that water all around us, invisible to the naked eye, but as real as you or me. They're the remnants of a long dead past that refuse to fade into oblivion. You aren't so different from them. Okay. Talk to Dr. Man again? Are you Doctor? No. Dr. Man. Why aren't you wearing any protection? Is that it? What? What else am I supposed to do here? I investigated the slums and here. I don't really have any evidence. Can I like look at... feel like I missed something in the slums. I have to have missed something, right? Like I... I'm very confused. Are any of y'all seeing something that I'm fucking missing? Cause I don't understand. I found it. I found it. Must have seen better days to think there are people living in here. Hi! Strange, quite so. Excuse me? My apologies, I must have spaced out. Wait, who are you? Wait, don't tell me. That pointy hat looks familiar. Are you perhaps Abigail von Rattenhartz, the witch we captured from the frontier? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Gaspar, bailiff of the Dustenberg Inquisition. At your service. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here, aren't you? Well, my mustache told me there was something strange in this house. This mustache of mine is like a sixth sense of sorts, you see. It always itches when there's strange things happening under my nose. It's been itching like crazy since I came to the Cursed Slums. Say, why don't you help me investigate the house? I was gonna do that anyway. Someone's been cooking here recently. Oh, the carpets are moving it a bit. Gasp! There's a dead man on the bed. You did it, Abigail! A hatch! I told you my mustache wasn't lying. Let's go down the basement, quick. Okay. What the fuck? Just as I feared. Look, Abigail! That's the secret behind the plague outbreak. A blood ritual. Someone must have used that magic circle to summon the disease. But this arrangement, I wonder what it means. I feel like I'm about to get framed. Do y'all getting that frame vibe too? Shouldn't you get ready for the trial? Go talk to the guard of the Cursed Slums and should you ready. Several empty pails. That's suspicious. They've got labels that read for the hospital. A stone throne. I don't know if I should, but it feels so right. Seems that it was built for another being. Sovereign! Alright, let's see the Ghost Realm version of this place. Looks horrible. Nothing? Really? Alright. Alright, I guess I already talked to all these people. I don't know. The rats running always spooks me. Start the trial? Is it over already? I have to figure something out with the skulls, right? Right? Let's visit the hospital to see if I can ask anyone about the shit that I just saw. Doctor man. No? Okay. I already saw the shit in his office. I guess let's start the trial! I already know that there's a person here. Just talk to him again. Okay. Going on trial! I guess. Start the trial. Professional witch, hell yeah. I, Ulrich von Dustenberg, Supreme Inquisitor and Lord of the Mournful Lands, declare this court seeking to find out the truth about the returned plague to be in session. The plague poses a threat to our peaceful ways. However, investigating without exposing ourselves to it is quite a difficult endeavor. Luckily, Abigail von Rattenheitz, a prisoner captured on the Nocturian border, has agreed to offer her help. Witches like her are immune to sickness. That's me, but was it necessary to announce my name with such grandiloquence? Silence! I forbid you speaking without this tribunal's permission, Lady Abigail. Fuck you. Maybe we should ask ourselves about what this disease truly is before you interrupt me. Let's see if you've been paying attention, witch. Could you remind the court what the first symptom of the plague are? Check your inventory. Check it. Check it. How do I check the inventory? So the plague is, the outbreak has been too sudden. It began at the cursed slums, but has spread to other parts of the town. It resurfaced all at once and without explanation. It wouldn't be the first time we're under attack by a Nocturian covers foul hexes. Can I check how my inventory? How do I open my inventory? This disease could have been man-made just like the Great Plague from 2 decades ago. What do you think, Lady Abigail? That is true. Someone has caused this plague outbreak, and through witchcraft, no less. What? Get to the point! Who are your suspects? I want names. You heard him, witch. Who was responsible for the outbreak? I don't know. I can't check my inventory. Guys! Dr. Fausto. Yeah, feats are such possible through magic, but accusing Dr. Fausto is a very great manner. Dr. Fausto is an honest, hard-working man. I don't think he's guilty of anything. Nobody will believe you just like that, witch. You better show us some evidence that may prove a connection between Dr. Fausto and the plague. That? Fausto always writes down all he does very thoroughly as shown by his diary. You should read through it very closely, as Fausto mentions that he has been working on a dark ceremony in the cursed slums. I don't see how this has anything to do with the case. Well, it just so happens that I investigated an abandoned house in the cursed slums. I found the remains of a blood ritual in its basement. What? So it's true someone has performed an impious ritual right under our noses. There is not a member of the Inquisition that has verified the existence of the cellar mentioned by Lady Abigail. And this court cannot simply trust the word of a witch. There is someone. The fucking dude. Starts with a G. I will send some of my subordinates to the suburbs to investigate that abandoned house. Post haste, then. My man! Gaspar! That won't be necessary. Inquisitor Gaspar, whatever do you mean? I was with the witch at that abandoned house. She's telling the truth. I've seen the basement and what remains of a hallowing ritual. I've tried studying the invocation circle and I found the vestiges of time magic. Some bastard must have performed the ritual to bring the Great Plague from 20 years ago to the present. What? But that is really that's a really ancient form of witchcraft. Not many can perform it. Gaspar, do I need to remind you that you are just a bailiff? Your thoughts are none of our concern. but my testimony is more than enough to validate the proof presented by Abigail. Am I right? This tribunal accepts the evidence provided by Lady Abigail. But back to Dr. Fausto Osler, the diary is not enough to prove his guilt. Is there any other proof that may link him to this dreadful ritual? These blood vials should do the trick. Everyone knows that Dr. Fausto is quite fond of treatments based on blood extraction. While it's true that these pails filled with patients' bloods were found at Dr. Fausto's office, I also found identical pails in the cellar where the ritual was performed. I can confirm that. Still here, Gaspar? If the blood-filled pails found at the hospital are the same as those in the cellar, it could mean that Dr. Fausto is indeed responsible for the plague. Are you suggesting that he's been taking blood from his patients as an ingredient for the ritual? Dr. Fausto is the only doctor in Dustenberg, and he was the only one who could enter his laboratory, which is where he kept the pails with the patient's blood. We should cross-examine Dr. Fausto. He should get the chance to defend himself. It ain't looking good for you, Chief. I just don't understand the reason for summoning me here. I did not do anything, Your Honor. Well, if you are indeed innocent, then you have nothing to be worried about. Are you responsible for using the blood of your patients to bring back the plague? Confess! What? Of course not! Did you really expect him to say anything else, Flamel? Slander! Why are you trusting the words of a Nocturian witch? Order in the court! You are accusing me of performing a ritual at the cursed slums using my patient's blood. I have never, ever even been to the cursed slums. So Dr. Fausto still refuses to tell the truth. Show everyone the final piece that may solve this puzzle, Abigail. If Dr. Fausto was indeed in the cursed slums, someone must have seen him. Boom! In addition to your diary and the blood-filled pails, I've got a last piece of evidence that will prove your guilt. I know that 2 hooded figures have been meeting at the cursed slums at Collapse, and that one of them dressed like a plague doctor. They saw you, Fausto. You are the doctor who stalks the cursed slums during Collapse. Can you defend yourself in any way against these arguments, Dr. Fausto? You are accused of using your patients from whom you extract blood as treatment, all with the intention of using said blood to perform a ritual. This plague outbreak is just a powerful hex, and you are a heretic that shall be punished with the utmost severity. Confess. 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 Confess! Damn witch. Alright, I confess. I'm not surprised by this turn of events. I was ready for it, in fact. I'm a doctor, not a warlock. Rituals and hexes exempt my comprehension. All I did was for my family. However, I did not perform the blood ritual. What did you say? That Harpy! She said she would bring my wife and daughter back to life if I provided her with all the blood she asked. What man wouldn't gladly pay that price in exchange for a miracle? But she lied. I realized far too late. Inquisitors, I understood far too late that no magic can bring back the dead. Who did it? Who offered you such a repulsive deal? It was a witch. Gasp! Nobody knows her real name, as many as there are people in the world. But she's here, in Dustenberg. I guess that explains the other suspicious figure you met up with. And where is that witch? You'll never find her. She's been observing you for a long while, particularly you, Lady Abigail. She wants you. Alright, there's no reason to continue this ordeal. Bailiffs, take Lady Abigail back to her tower. Her execution has been postponed. Roger. You didn't actually believe you would be set free, right, Lady Abigail? Our deal was a hoax from the start. No Inquisitor would negotiate with a witch after all. As for you, Dr. Fausto, what a bitch. May your findings on the material world be released to the gallows, and the great Lady of Light pardon your sins. What a bunch of fuckers! I did a baller job. Deborah, I asked you to capture Abigail, not have her do your dirty work. Keep your nagging, the witch could be useful in the end. You sent her directly to my den. She could ruin my plans. You mean our plans? How was I supposed to know that the plague was your doing? I didn't even know of your agreement with Dr. Fausto. What else are you hiding, witch of deceit? The plague was just an accident. The blood ritual gone awry. That's why I need Abigail. I'm only turning a blind eye to your crimes because you promised you would make me young again. Nobody remembers my glorious days in the army. Now I'm fragile and can't even hold a quill properly. I wish for youth, but not if it means the suffering for my people. It already is. I don't know if I should keep helping you or just order for your head to be put on a pike. Do not threaten me. My den is filled with inquisitors investigating the ritual because of you. I can't go back to the cursed slum, so I will take this opportunity to find the relic you guard within the hollow field. The power of the Holy Terror could ruin everything. Meanwhile, use Abigail however you please. What if she escapes? Don't worry. I'll be watching her. My god. Not today! By the great lady, what is the need for all these stairs? So this is your cell, Abigail. Narrower than what I imagined. Oh, but where are my manners? It has been 3 days since the whole Fausto situation. I hope you were able to get a good rest. Ulrich tricked me. So it seems, sadly, you won't be getting the freedom you were promised. I'm not fond of what he did, but you were kinda naive. We don't negotiate with witches here in St. Lunaria. But well, I'm not here for idle chit-chat. Ulrich sent me because we have yet another mystery on our hands. Yes! A murder at Moonlight Bridge. What does that have to do with me? Beats me. The Inquisition doesn't normally employ witches while investigating normal murders. Why don't you ask Ulrich when you see him? Moonlight Bridge? Moonlight Bridge crosses over the rift and connects Hollowfield and the Cursed Slums. Some say that if you listen closely while on a mystical landmark, you can hear the voices of the dead. Sure puts my mustache in a twist. Well then, enough chit-chat. If you help us solve the case, I will try to talk to Ulrich about being less severe with you. Oh, I almost forgot, you have permission to rest this time. You can go to your bed whenever you like and rest until collapse. I'll wait for you at the Midnight Square. Come when you're ready. Oh my god, we got another mystery to solve, guys. It's a murder. I'm so excited about being a detective witch. That is so cool. God, I could sleep for a while, wake up and collapse. Mystery Inc. Now it's not the time for that. I need to investigate the town. There's a ghost in here? Hi. Oh. Dead witch. They captured you too? Tough luck, you won't get out of here alive. That's unfortunate. Hi. The spirit of a librarian who served the Inquisition waits at the library. He was so fascinated by witches that he even visited the Noctorian kingdom to get to know them. But he was burned at the stake when the Inquisition found out. Lovely. Knight Uther? Lion Guard, first Inquisitor and guardian of the first saint. May his memory be forever blessed by the radiance of the great Lady of the Light. Okay. I must confess that I've always been fascinated by the mysteries surrounding Noctorian witches. I can tell you all I learned in life about them. Tell me! Oh, apparently each Noctorian witch inherits a unique power, as well as a curse. The witches of the forest are capable of controlling trees and plants, but is also doomed to transform into an oak someday. The witch of the ocean holds power over the beasts of the sea, but if she abuses her gift, she'll only be able to live underwater. The witch of the sun can summon flames at will, but she is destined to be consumed by that very same fire someday. But you are the witch of the abyss. Your existence is special even among witches. You are the bridge between life and death, and for that reason you should not abuse your power. If you do, you will cease to exist. Not even your soul will remain. Neat. Someone under here? No? Can I go up here? Get over here. The Inquisitors have a huge collection of theological books. Magic overflows from this book. Must be enchanted. Which chapter shall I read? O you who holds this wordless book, its old pages remain white, neat, and inkless when closed, but answer any question that clouds the thoughts of those who read them. Beware, for this book will only show you that which you seek the most. These pages are blank. Malab the demon. He who awaits to return in a prison of blood and bone. He who tempts mortal and immortal alike with his gift of controlling time. Malab, a demon who desperately seeks to be summoned. Shed the blood of Charon and use it to draw a circle. Only then will his legions of skeletons conquer the realm of the living and burn it to the ground. We've read enough. Ah! Okay, at least I wasn't standing in there. Do you know how excruciating it is to write down what a stutterer says? It's the worst. Oh, pardon my manners. What do you need? Who are you? I'm Greta, Sigbird's assistant and scribe in training. I just got the job. You must be the captive witch, Abigail. My grandmother used to tell me stories about you. That's how I got interested in learning about witches, and well, here I am now. What is this place? This is the Inquisition's library. We keep tomes upon tomes of all sorts of knowledge in here in case you want to look into anything. But I'm afraid that you won't find anything related to witchcraft. We burned those books a long time ago. A shame if you ask me. Nope, I wanted to say goodbye. See you around. Store leads to the Chamber of Ordeals, but is closed. Is there anything ghosty? Nope. Ulrich's office seems to be locked, but I can hear voices coming from within. Should I try and listen? Of course! Be Snoopy. You're a detective. What is your opinion on Lady Abigail? Quite good. Would have thought that Dr. Fausto was connected to the plague. What about you, Flamel? What are you playing at, Your Excellency? Pardon? We normally burn witches the moment we capture them. How is Abigail different? First you let her offer her services to the Inquisition, and now you're having her investigate a common murder? It just doesn't add up. Calm down, Flamel. I have my reasons. If what Dr. Fausto said is true, then there is another witch on the loose, and we must capture her at once. And what's better than using a witch to capture another? I'm all ears, baby. Got an achievement. Can't hear anything else. Well, shit, dog. Hi! I love Gaspar. I've been waiting for you, Abigail. This is Dustinburg, our town. Small but cozy, don't you think? The Artisans District is on your left, and you can go to the hospital from there. If you go right, you'll reach the Shadow Forest. The Steinberg family's manor is located there. And lastly, Moonlight Bridge is located to the south. Go further and you'll reach Hollowfield. Dustinburg is usually quite the busy town, but with the plague going around, there are many who are afraid to leave their homes. Before I let you begin your investigation, do you have any questions? Where shall I begin? I'll be on my way to Moonlight Bridge to examine the crime scene. You can come with me if you want to. You can also return to Fausto's hospital and take a look at the corpse. Just climb that stairway on your left and go through the Artisans District. The hospital's at the very end. You're free to explore freely this time. Just don't get any ideas. We'll be watching you. There'll be another trial to find out the culprit. Whenever you feel lost, come see me and I'll guide you. Good luck! We've forsaken our names, for we are no longer earthly. Okay. I need to, like, take a second to not be talking so much and take, like, a drink. So I'm just gonna mute myself and take a drink real quick. There we go. What do you guys think of the game so far? I really like it. But my god, does my throat hurt now from talking so much. And being so animated about it. I love it. It's fun. But, my god. Okay. What also is my inventory? Doesn't tell me. Cool. The slightest slip and I could end up being like that witch. I should get back to work. This man was humiliated before being executed. Oh, there's a dude hanging there. Okay. The Inquisitors hung me from the gallows for stealing an apple. An apple! Very charming. Good God, there's so many dead people. In Dustinburg, it's almost always night. To find out what time of night we're in, we divide it into two parts. Crescent and Collapse. Oh, that's what I thought that thing said collapse as in, like, I was supposed to, like, collapse that. But that's what it's called. I don't know why I didn't make that connection until now. But I didn't. Okay, let's talk to the living people. Fausto was evil? It can't be. No. Yes, bitch. With the permission granted by the pertinent authorities, I let people know that Dr. Fausto also has been hung. He got hung? That's him? Where's his ghost? It's a shame that Fausto went off the deep end like that. He was a good doctor. Was he? Did you hear what the crier says? It's scary. Wait. You're not Where's Fausto? Is he... I really thought he would have... Rest in peace, I guess, dog. Let's talk to this guard, I guess. Yeah, you may cross the bridge. Okay. Sorry, but I have no time to waste. Alright, I guess let's go left. And check out the hospital so we can look at the body. There's a sign on the door, closed at Crescent. Oh, okay. Come back later then, I guess. I dedicated all my life to explore the mysteries of Firement. I suppose you've noticed that it's almost always night here. It's a phenomenon we call the long night. The long dark? Ah, throwback to my first streams. I have no idea where I'm going. I don't want to like miss anything because of the two realms, you know? In honor of Lord Reinhard von Dustinburg, who reclaimed the city of Dustinburg from the Nocturian Kingdom during his crusades. I am the apothecary. It's a pleasure to meet you, my dear. Just don't get too close, just in case, you know, I can't get sick. If you drink, you die. If you don't drink, you also die. So just drink. I guess. Bar rules. Rule 1. Bartender is always right. Rule 2. Is bartender is wrong? See Rule 1. Okay. Are you dead? No. Zzz. I think he's mumbling something. Abigail. I love you, little witch. What the fuck are you? I should go now. Who are you? These are strange times. The plague is taking a toll on us. Witches roam our streets, and now a murder? Stuff like this didn't fly with previous Supreme Inquisitor. How's the epidemic treating you? You mean the plague? It's horrible. Those who aren't dead yet have been quarantined to the cursed slums. And those of us who, thanks to the Great Lady, are still healthy are stuck in their homes afraid of catching it. Wow! Almost like the past year! I don't know how this will end, but it will not... I won't let it keep me from enjoying a nice beer tonight. What do you know about witches? I know as much as all the others who assisted Dr. Fausto's trial on the other day, young one. I know that you're a Nocturian witch, but you don't look like you're evil. Is that the other witch? It's that other witch I'm worried about. The one that seems to come straight out of hell. Do you know the victim? Jared? I knew he was one of the few clients Basilino still had, but I only heard bad things about him. Seems like his life revolved around drinking and robbing. What scum. Alright, thank you. Strange times, I tell you. Indeed, they are, dude. Wish I had time to play darts. Technically, you do have time to play darts. Let's talk to the bartender. What a mess. Why do I always get stuck with cleaning duty after Collapse? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that in front of a client. How may I help you? What happened at Collapse? Forget what I said about our clients, it's just that it's getting a little frustrating. They announced that they managed to successfully contain the plague yesterday, so we had to deal with masses of people that came to celebrate. How can they be so careless? Have they forgotten how dangerous it can be to get together before the epidemic is officially over? And on top of that, the other waitresses are slacking off, so I have to deal with cleaning the tavern by myself. I hate this job. Where's the manager? You mean Basil? He's at the storage room. He always keeps inventory during Crescents. Usually aren't open until Collapse, but Basil doesn't close up the shop in case anyone wants to come in. Or out. Giggle. I would offer you— oh, I skipped past that. I'm dumb. You can come at Collapse if you want, but I'd stay home and avoid the plague if I were you. I'm a witch, I can't get sick. It seems like Basil's keeping inventory. Okay. Also, welcome anyone who is just joining or just joined. We're playing a cute little game. I think it's called Burn Me Twice. And we are a witch detective, and I'm having a blast. I'd rather not go near the stove more than it's necessary. I've been burned enough times already! Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go in ghost mode now. Over there? I doubt it, but we might be able to go into Basil's room. No, okay. So I guess we'll have to do that at Crescent when he's not taking inventory. I mean, Collapse. Whatever. I already talked to that guy. Oh, hello. I have to return to the hospital, bring some blood samples. Whether it's a bouquet of roses to confess love, or mums to bid farewell to a loved one, I sell all kinds of flowers. Okay. Grimwald, that guy over there, is a total freak. Seeing him around the town is quite a rare sight, especially in these times. He's convinced that the plague is a serial killer who is trying to kill his mother. That's why he's locked himself at the Hollowfield. He won't let anyone in or out. Okay, so there's a ghost nearby. There you are. I died so young. I had my whole life ahead of me. I'm sorry to hear that. Souls of these bodies don't seem to be here. They must have left. I worked in this hospital all my life. I hope the plague can be contained soon, for the sake of the living. Another cold one to put underground. How many did that killer get? Oh, Grimwald. And who's that lady plague trying to take my mama? By the saints, someone stop her. I'm trying to stop it, dog. Need to look at the body. Where's the stab victim? Is the actual victim gonna be here? Who are you? It's Fasto! I knew you'd return, witch. Here to mock me? Why the ritual? That witch said the ritual was the only way of getting my wife and daughter back. She wanted to summon something, but she never told me what it was. Only the plague came out of the portal in the end. Damn that witch! She used me! Who's the witch? You really think I'd tell you? It's your fault I'm dead. All you need to know is that she's coming for you. It's like to be a ghost. I was very skeptical in life. I always thought about the myriad. About a myriad? fates that I could meet after my demise, but I never imagined this is what I would find. Just look at me, witch. Condemned to roam the land in this spectral form for all eternity. I felt nothing when I died, but I'm confused at the fact that one of my hands is gone. Your hand is gone! Yes, leave me be. All I want is to find my wife and my little Mara. I wonder where they are. They probably moved on, dude. Why is this on the other side of the bed now? No, okay, didn't matter. Alright, let's look around, see if the victim is here. Glad to see you again, Witch of the Abyss. Are you looking for the saint? I'm afraid you won't find her. She vanished so she could rest. Hi, welcome back, Kate. So, I don't know what you last saw, but we did the trial. Yes, I love the game so much. We did the trial. Fausto got convicted of being guilty. He got hung. He's dead. We just talked to his ghost. He's very upset with me. And then now, the other witch who was in the town, she is after me, and she's working with the judge. And they're both, he's using me to solve a murder, because right now we're trying to solve a murder. I'm looking for the body right now, because it got brought back to the hospital. And then the other witch is going to be watching me closely, and she's trying to use me to summon the demon guy that is my shadow, like we saw at the beginning of the game, that he brought me back. So she's trying to summon him, but he brought us back, so I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I'm very intrigued. We will patiently await the next appearance of the saint. So, I'm very excited. I know, it is so interesting! I love this game. Why don't you join us when you die, Witch of the Abyss? You could abandon your name and return to nothingness. You could be a free spirit, like us. Interesting. I'm not normally concerned with the affairs of the living, but I hope they find a cure for the epidemic. You should! It's so fun. Oh, I guess that's the victim. Didn't expect to see you again so soon, witch. I'll get you on the latest stand, just don't touch anything without my permission. This is Jared's corpse, 25 years old, male. He gives off a rather strong beer stench and his clothes are covered in mud. The cause of death was a strong hit on the head. I don't see any other relevant wounds on his body. That's all we have for now. Okay. Oh, there's another dude. We work better following Nurse Laura's orders than we did with Dr. Fausto's. That's good. Now that Dr. Fausto is no longer with us, we nurses have taken over the hospital's management. I'm saddened to see all those bodies piled up, but the hollow field can't keep up. Nevertheless, I keep my head held high and try to stay motivated to keep that pile from growing. The nurses seem like good people. Usually it's the doctors who work with these ugly, bulky black suits. Although I prefer them to my nurse's cap, the plague is highly contagious. The plague outbreak doesn't seem to slow down. No one in there. I know that there's a ghost in there. I already talked to them. Anyone in this room? No. Alright, I think we will... Oh, let's check out the kitchen real quick. No one's in here. Ghost? No, okay. So there really is no one in there. Moving on. I'm gonna switch back to sitting up. Might have to adjust my camera. I feel like this is gonna be a little bit high. A little bit. Let me just... Here we go. Alright. Is there anything back here? Okay. Next up. Angle of the game is always on the top. Oh yeah. It's interesting. I don't usually play games like this. Do you need mass laughs? If you need medicines or ointments, I'm your guy, especially given the epidemic. Yeah. I like it. It's definitely like less overwhelming than having it with the dynamic like tilt. Oh, I already looked at that. Okay. I guess we'll go to the right now. Oh wait, we already here. Okay. We'll go south. I forget where this leads. There's a ghost here somewhere. Yeah. Where? Oh, there you are. We Inquisitors are nothing more than tools to fulfill the will of the Great Lady. So witches and other creatures of the night must burn at the stake. I know what you are, so I hope you too shall meet that destiny. You're kind of a dickhead. Not gonna lie. I have traveled to all corners of the world. I have journeyed both Saint Lunaria and Nocturian Kingdom. One of the perks of being dead is that you can go wherever you want. Dude, that's valid. Passers-by, pay your respect, for you are in front of Moonlight Bridge. After seeing the blood of her worshippers shed during the last crusade, the grief of the lady shook the entire world. The earth was divided by the rift that now lies at our feet, and the moon became fractured, plunging us into the embrace of a never-ending night. May this sacred bridge forged from the fallen chunks of the moon serve as a memento of the miracles and the will of our Great Lady of the Light. I guess this is a murder site. Oh, it's the victim. Who are you? Where am I? What happened? I don't understand. Calm down. Calm down. Nobody tells me what happened. You want me to calm down? I only see strangers spouting mumbo jumbo about death and accepting my new identity. Am I really dead? Yeah. All the stealing, my debts, my plans to get rich, is it really over? Yeah. You again, what do you want from me? Who killed you? It's all kind of blurry. It was really dark out. A big, terrifying shadow was chasing me across the bridge. I remember the smell of dirt, and I heard a strong metallic sound right before losing consciousness. But those just can't be memories of my death. No, I can't be dead. What were you doing? Nothing weird, I swear. Sounds like you were doing something weird if you have to swear that. I heard somebody screaming for help at the Hollow Field. It was just my duty as a model citizen to go see if I could help. It's not like I could break into the Steinberg family mausoleum or something. You leave me alone, I need to think. You're a weird guy. I can't see the bottom of the cliff, but I do hear the echo of the sea. We'll investigate the people reality on our way back. Investigate Ghost World first. Oh. Oh. Okay, never mind. This is gonna... I don't know if I smudged lipstick on my face, but I punched it. Anyone around this? No? Alright, we'll go back to people. Go this way. I'm assuming our main man is gonna be over there. These are mud-covered footprints. Doesn't surprise me. There was a storm last night. Although they could be the culprit's footprints. Come on, you busybodies, get out of here! Moonlight Bridge is closed until further notice. I'm investigating! A pool of the victim's blood. The murderer wasn't discreet, that's for sure. Here we are, Abigail, Moonlight Bridge. Knowing that a murder happened here is giving me goosebumps. Anyway, what are you waiting for? Go investigate. We need to find out the truth of the case by the end of this night. Oh my god. About the murder. We found the body early in the Crescent. The victim was Jared, a ne'er-do-weller knowing for causing nothing but trouble. His body was lying on the bridge over a pool of blood. We've already taken the body to the hospital, but there's no trace of the murder weapon. Well, hell, we found some muddy footprints on the bridge. Whoever left them seemed to be heading for Hollow Field. You can investigate there and see what you can find. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Tristan, there are no stars in the sky, no fate in sight. You okay, dog? Go up here and investigate. Nope, alright. I guess. Let's follow not the footprints first, so let's go over here. What are you doing here? You cannot enter the cursed slums. Don't you know it's a quarantine area? Oh, it's just the cursed slums. I can, and I might. The number of infected keeps growing. At this rate, the cursed slums will be filled to the brim. I pity the poor bastards. I hope that epidemic will end soon. Let us out! No. Well, I guess I can't go in there. Oh well. Oh. We're not free, we are slaves, slaves to the whims of higher beings that have created us. Are you okay, dog? Oh, there's something sparkly. These plants cause strong allergies to the people. To think that something so pretty could cause so much pain. Yeah? Oh. Oh, it's grass. I was like, is that blood splatter? Is there anything over here? Yes, yes there is. What is this? Oh, there's a ghost. Oh, two ghosts. Grimwald the Undertaker scares easily. He heard the townsfolk say that the plague is killing a lot of people, so he believes the disease to be an actual person who's trying to murder his mother. Ludicrous, right? Well, that's just the way he is. I'm afraid that Hollowfield will remain closed until Grimwald says otherwise. I don't get it. Am I dead? Why was my name on that tombstone? Sorry, dog. It goes from the inside, but there's a note that reads, I'm at a hospital. If you're the plague, scream or I'll hit ya. Interesting. Alright, I'll get in there eventually, I guess. To more investigation. Is that a dead body on that vine? Oh, it's a skull. Okay. Part of the wall is half destroyed. If I had an object that could help me reach that hole, I could get to the other side, no problem. Is that a piece of cloth over there? That is a piece of cloth. Okay, so I gotta find something that can move. I guess. So come back to that. Let's go south now. Hey, where do you think you're going, sweetie? Ew. You are prohibited from leaving Dustenberg on the express order of Ulrich. There's nothing to see here. Go back to town and continue investigating. Alright. Then. I wonder if I could ask that dude, my friend dude, for help move. Ah. The window's never. Okay. Did you say Alpha and Omega? The fuck? Little help. Oh, this is really joy. I didn't really help, but there's nothing of value in that place. I would visit the local taverns and ask some questions if I were you. People like to gather and share rumors. Maybe someone knows something, but remember that taverns only open during the collapse. If you find anything, come back here and tell me. Okay. Already did that. Alright. Thank you. And I think I'm gonna end this stream soon. Let me get us to, I guess we're not going to the tavern, so go to the right. Ugh, the slums plants are just the worst this time of year. Between my allergies and the plague, this is just pure torture. I feel like I'm supposed to be sneaking around him. What is this? Why is this sparkling? Why sparkle? I'm gonna wait for him to come back and see why that's sparkling. If I can't do anything with it, we'll come back later. So I'm probably missing an item. Yeah, no, I can't do anything. Alright. I'm assuming it would be bad for me to be seen by him with how he's walking around. What happened to that boat? Why did it sink? Guess we'll find out. So ask a ghost. When I was alive, I liked to visit the Shadow Forest to get away from the hustle and bustle of the town, as I still do now. Okay. Why can he still see me? Hey you, where do you think you're going? This is time for private property scram. Why can you see me? Okay, good night, Kate. We're just about to end. I hope you have a lovely night. Good night. Thank you for being here. I adore you. Alright, I'm actually probably gonna end now because I don't quite know what to do, so we'll figure that out next time. But I fucking love this game, so we're gonna be playing that next time. Boom. Let me move over to this. There we go. So that was a few different games. I adore you. Good night. That was a few different games. We didn't get to play the Bear Cafe game like I had initially intended. The other demo game was pretty bad. The other demo game was and then Fae Fever was pretty good. I liked that. I don't know if you guys liked that. I did. I also really liked this game. So we're gonna be picking up on this one next time, which will be, what day is it? Today's Wednesday, I believe. Yes. So we will be picking this up Friday at 8 p.m. EST. Right here. If you haven't already joined the Discord, feel free to do so. Keep you updated because sometimes my stream things change and I update everyone on there. You can find it in the Twitch thingy at the top of my page, you know. And thank you to everyone who is watching, was watching, or is watching in the future time. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, and I will see you all next time. So, goodbye, and have a lovely day, night, or whatever you're going.